All right, good morning, y'all. We're about to set up out here, see if we can catch us a few catfish. Let's check out bait real quick. I got a skipjack, frozen skipjack there, and a little bit of that garlic chicken. And I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I brought a bunch of rods. I think I brought 6 rods with me, and yes, I can fish with that many here. There's always somebody but that wants to argue with me. But either way, we're gonna set those up out here. You know, shallower water over here, deeper out here. Out there in the channel, which we're not real far from the channel, it's about 40 foot deep. My bait will probably be setting in about 15, maybe a little more if I just really heave it out there. But all right, this is a pretty good spot for me. It's mainly in the winter time for me, but a lot of people fish it too. So but either way, we're going to get some rod holders in and get some bait in the water and see how we do. Alrighty, y'all, got me some skipjack cut up. I got 4 rods I'm gonna put the skipjack on, and then I got a double hook rig over here. I am gonna put chicken on. I got this skipjack cut up, not real big pieces, about like so. That's probably going to be the biggest one I put on the hook, but actually I'm going to put this one on. It's a little bit smaller, but I'm using a 6/0 Gamakatsu circle hook, just a basic Carolina rig here, 50-pound test monofilament, 4-ounce lead. I got the clip swivel there. You can use a sink or slide if you would like. I prefer that if I'm using live bait. It gives the bait a little more freedom. But 60-pound test braided line. But all right, we're gonna get this one out there. All right, I'm about to put this one out, but heck, I don't know if y'all be able to see it on this camera, but you know, this first few inches right here, I see what looks like a little bit of fray on my line where it's been rubbing up against stuff. Maybe I'm gonna cut that off and retie it real quick. That's something to keep an eye on. I know you know, I've used mono for years. I've kind of went to this braid somewhat recently. I've used it off and on, but anyway, you know, that's a thing regardless of what line you're using, especially bank fishing. I feel is that that first little bit there, you get hung up, say your weight's hung up, that first few inches there's going to be rubbing on whatever that is you're hung up on also. And then just the stuff that your line runs across while you're reeling it in, see, that could be dry catfish slime. But you know, I want to go ahead and pull me 5 or 6 feet off here. I think that ought to be good. And cut it off. Don't throw it on the ground, and then just retie it. I like a trilene knot. I don't know if I got that in frame. Do I? Yeah. You run it through there once, twice, kind of make that loop, wrap it 6, 7, 8 times maybe. All right, and just go through both of those loops there and hold it with your thumb and finger and kind of clench it down. Pull on this tag in, preferably not with your teeth. But okay, we got it retied. Didn't take but a second, y'all. Just something to watch for. Look at those gooses. Look at those geese. I don't want to scare them, but I got bait to get in the water. All right, y'all. Gooses, I'm gonna stand on this rock right here and chunk this one out. It's growed up. I don't know if I've ever seen it this growed up. Yeah, that's pretty deep right there. Probably 15, 20 feet deep where my bait's sitting. But, all right. Put in the old rod holder and go get us another one. All right, old skipjack. Check it through there once. That's pretty firm on there. Okay. Pretty out here. I've always liked this spot. You got a nice pretty view of the lake. And usually a lot of birds and stuff out here. It's just a nice place to set up for a while. See if a nice fish comes through. Oh, look out, gooses. Let's see. Might be a little bit of current out there. We're pretty close to the dam. Usually when they're pulling some water through there, you can tell here. But all right, y'all, I got a couple more baits to get in and some chicken bait, and we'll be set up. All right, I got those 4 out with the skipjack. There's definitely some current out there. The 2 in the middle that I got some distance on, they definitely did some moving. But anyway, this little double hook rig right here with some chicken on it, I'm going to throw over here in the shallow water. And a lot of times that's where all the fish are, so this chicken might do the trick for us. Okay, let's get this out there. Okay, little chicken, get over here and see if you can find us a couple channel cats out here in that shallow stuff. That cast did not go as far as I wanted it to, but we're going to leave it right there. They ain't always necessarily real far from the bank. A lot of times, especially this time of year, they're right up on the bank. So let's just see how it does. All right, we got all that bait in there, y'all. Make sure I get my bait back in my cooler. It's supposed to be mid-90s today, but we got cloud cover this morning. There's a little chance of rain. As long as that sticks around, I think we'll be all right. But I think I'm gonna get my lawn chair out and sit right here and wait for a pole bender. All right. Well, one started hitting this, but then the line started coming to me. Yeah, it's swimming towards me. He might be on there, y'all. He's still swimming. I just want to make sure. Yeah. No. Well, what do y'all think? I say we blame it on a gar, because the way that thing was shaking sure was like a gar, head shaking like that. Which catfish head shake too. There ain't no slime on the line, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to blame it on a gar. And we got one here chewing on the chicken. Boy, something jumped out there, busted the water big time. Sounded like a gun going on. Well, what are you doing here, you little chicken chomper? Are you on there? If you are, I bet you ain't very big. You might be. Yeah. What happened there? Is my drag not tight? Thought I felt this slip. Yeah, he ain't very big. What we got? A little cat. I catch a lot of little white bass over there when I'm fishing with shad. I don't think I've ever caught one on chicken. Look at that little feller. I wanted some bigger size average today. This is smaller. Wrong direction. Little guy. Go out there and tell your mom and daddy that some feller's picking on you. All right. Just gonna rehook that chicken, and I don't even need to. It's hooked pretty good. Put it back out there. Well, let's hope they get bigger. I think we got another little dink over here. Let's go see. I wonder if he hooked himself. It was sure getting with it like he did. Yeah, he's on there. Well, he might be a little bit bigger. There's one after another rod up here too, right there. Just went slack. He might be on there. I better go get him before he gets me hung up. Let me reel this one up here pretty close. And check this out. He was messing with it a while ago. Yeah, I think he's on there. Yep. Well, I was trying to get away from the small ones. We ain't been here very long though. We might find a good one eventually. Well, dinky dinks. All right, yeah, this rod right here with the green wrap. Something just started fooling with it. Kind of acts about like the same caliber of fish. All right, here's this one. Pitch him back. I mean, I ain't mad about it. As long as I'm catching fish, I'm happy. Just like to catch them a little bit bigger sometimes. I ain't got to catch 50 pounders or nothing. What did I do there? Messing everything up. Come here. Little channel cat. These last two would have been some dandy little whole fryers. I keep wanting to do a whole fryer video. I think I did a whole grilled one. But yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, I'll pitch him out here somewhere where you don't hit his head on a rock. All right. Well, the chicken's getting them, y'all. 2-1. Yeah, I probably not had bait in the water 30 minutes, but it's not bad though. I mean, we've caught 3 fish, even though they ain't very big. That's pretty good catch right there. Got to put me another piece of chicken on here and get these baited back out, y'all. All right. Well, he don't know what he wants to do with it. He'll pull it down and he'll slack it. Now we're slacking. Now I see it swimming back off. I'm just gonna pick it up. We're going, there he is. Finally. Well, no monster, but he's a little bit bigger, I think. Hopefully it's a catfish and not a gar. It feels like a catfish. Oh, we got a little flathead. Yeah. No, it's a blue. I don't know why I thought flathead. Uh-oh. Not too bad. Yeah, not too bad. We'll take it. Alright, y'all, well, the first decent fish. Be a good eater. I ain't gonna fool with them today. I got plenty. Alright, I'm gonna go let this one go. Alright, let's get him out there without getting on the snake. There he goes. There we go. He'll figure it out. Well, are you gonna get it? Kind of doing like that last one did. Yeah, there comes the slack. Now it's pulling tight again. I'm gonna pick it up because I think he might be. Now he just sitting there chewing on it. Okay, I think we got him. Yeah, we got him for now anyway. Okay, he might be about like that last one. Oh, come here now. He's swimming crazy. I hope this is a catfish. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's about like that last one. Got a little knot on his head. Oh, he's got bonked in the noggin. Yeah, maybe even a little bit bigger than that last one. Maybe. But here he is. Yeah, not a bad little blue. All right, let's go pitch him back. All right, buddy. There you go. All right, well, I've been watching this one for about 10 minutes and my line keeps jumping and the rod just barely pulling, kind of like a turtle's chewing on it or something, but I can't help it. I got to pick it up and see what it feels like, because y'all know sometimes they'll get out there and get a hold of it and just kind of lay there. And I think we got something. It just don't feel like it's very big. Yeah, there's something on there. Feels a little bit bigger now than it did. It might have hit it hard and hooked itself a while ago and I wasn't paying attention. And like I said, just kind of laying there, savoring the flavor. Yeah, he was savoring the flavor. Oh, get out of them bushes. Oink, oink. Well, it's been a nice morning. Nothing big. I wanted something a little bigger. Got a couple that were okay. Here's this guy. They're keeping me entertained. All right. Get in there, little buddy. Okay, I think I can just reuse that piece of bait. Somebody will say something about using bigger bait and I'd catch bigger fish. That's probably true. I know it's true, but I probably wouldn't catch as many. And I'd rather sit out here and catch 2 or 3 pounders all morning than to wait 5 or 6 hours on a big one and not catch one. That's just me though. I like to watch some guys that chase the big ones, but you know, I just fish how I like to fish. It's what I would expect anybody to do. There we go. Sometimes I catch a pretty good one on that little bait. And there's also guys that I watch that catch pretty good ones on little bait. I think you just do what makes you happy and what you have confidence in. Yeah, like I said, it's not been a bad morning. I've enjoyed myself. I've got to catch a few fish and I've got to relax a little bit. They're not just wearing me out. But, all right. Let's wait on the next one. I think he might be on there still. My line's jumping. One hit this while ago, but he didn't commit. I feel like he's on there. I'm just trying to give him a minute. Make sure. Let's go. Oh yeah, we got him. Yeah. Well, I don't know how good he's hooked. He looks like he's just, well, we made it. Yeah, he's hooked okay. He got hooked from the outside in. And then in the bottom lip. Yep. Yeah. He'd eat. We'll pitch him back. Yeah, I've caught enough for supper, but it's hot like this. By the time I get done fishing and get home, I usually don't even want to fool with them. I usually fill my freezer up in the winter time, maybe in the spring. But yeah, summertime, yeah, I don't keep very many fish. But, all right, we'll get us a new piece of bait. He's biting like the rest of them have been today. There it goes. Come on now, you can do it, buddy. Get it. I'm gonna pick it up. I think he might be on there. He's giving it all he's got, I guess. Yeah, he's pulling. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got him. Oh. Well, is he hung? I think he's bigger than what I thought he was. Yeah. Not a giant. But bigger than I thought he was. Make sure my camera's on. Yeah. Probably the biggest one we've caught today. Which ain't saying a whole lot. Oh, look at him. Getting tough. My drag's a little weak. Yeah, he's bigger. He's the biggest one so far today. He keeps feeling bigger. And he keeps digging. You know what that usually means? Oh. Oh no, way out there in that deep. I got a turtle. Man, I thought I was like, y'all know what that means. I was thinking we had us a flathead. We got us a big old monster soft shell turtle. Shoot. Dadgummit. Man, well, it's about the same color as a lot of flatheads. Dadgummit. Man, that rascal. Man, he's out there in the deep water. I bet that bait's sitting in 15 or 20 foot of water. Well, I'm wanting to get him up here. I want to cut that hook. I don't want it to break and that weight hit me in the noggin. Okay, I'm gonna go get my knife so I can get it close to him and cut that hook off. Dadgummit. Man, I'm sorry if y'all was excited as I was, because he kept feeling heavier in the way it was digging. I thought, oh, we got some flathead. Nope. Crap. Oh, there we go. Get on out of here. He's gone. Man, I was so excited. I thought we had a good one. We did, a good turtle. Dang. All right, well, I gotta rig me back up here, get me a new leader and tie it on, tie me a hook on, tie it on. All right, darn it. Well, something very important to have in your tackle bag, a little multi-tool. Because when I just put that bait out there, I noticed I had a loose screw, and I just happened to have a loose screw fixer, because you don't want to lose one. Oh, I got the wrong fixer out. This one might be too big. Well, that screw head would have taken either one after I look at it. Fix that sucker up. I got a couple old reels at the house I keep just for replacement parts. Okay, there we go. Ready, and no lost screw. I remember my dad lost the, it was a spinning reel, he lost the screw that goes in the side to hold your handle in. And finding one was a pain in the butt. And he just carried the handle in his tackle box for forever, it seemed like. And then whenever we got to the fishing spot, he'd get the handle out and put it in the reel, and he used it like that for a long time. It worked, but that's just what I'm trying to say, though. You know, sometimes those little parts and little screws and things are hard to find. But anyway, good idea to keep one of these in your box. Crap, is he still there? Yeah. Man, I just got me a drink and got my fan out. I was about to relax. It's all right, I'll take it. Heck yeah. Finally a good hit. I don't know that he's any bigger than anything we've caught, but I mean, when I looked up, it looked like he was really putting it to it. Heck yeah. I guess everything's out there in that spot where I'm putting this one. I notice on the fish out here, if I hit the right spot, it sure does sink a lot farther, it seems like. I don't know if the channel curves in a little bit in one spot there or not. Come on in here, feller. Yep. Yeah, nothing wrong with that guy. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Let's get this. Set my reel on the rod holder there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, nothing wrong with this guy. Check him out. Pretty blue. Okay, let's go turn him loose. All right, we got that one back out there. Now we're gonna go try to enjoy that fan and a cold drink. Oh yeah, this is nice. Got my little ogre fan set up right here. Just blowing right in my face. little fresca. I didn't bring any snacks. It's too hot for snacks. Unless you're gonna bring some type of melon, and we didn't have nothing. But I had a biscuit on the way here this morning. I stopped at the store to get ice. But yeah, I have a canopy. Those are really handy. I saw some at Walmart the other day on sale. They was 50 bucks, a little bit under, I think, and they were 10 by 10, I believe, which is a little bigger than the one I have. The one I have, I got with some donation money last year before last, and it was on clearance for like 20 bucks. It's like a 6 by 6, I think, but it's just enough for me. But with this sun shirt, I don't feel like I really need it, but it's nice to have if I brought the kids with me. But anyway, all right, this is nice. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it. Oh yeah. That was a pretty good takedown too. Where they been all morning? Heck yeah. They were waiting for me to get comfortable, is what it was. I'm gonna go pee here in a minute. I'm probably about to get a pole drug in. There he is. Yep. We got you, buddy. Come on up here. Come on up here with us. Oh man. Oh. All right. Heck yeah. Uh-oh, about got hooked. Yeah, not too bad. A little more aggressive. He is aggressive, ain't he? Okay, we'll pitch him out here. There you go, buddy. Shoot, yeah. Well, got that one back out there, and it's that time of year. That camera right there just got too hot and died. I'll probably hang my hat on it or something. If it was close enough to my tailgate, I would just put that fan that I got on it. That's where the fan ends up most of the time in the summer. But yeah, that one's done. But Alrighty, that's all right. We'll manage. Now oh, yeah, he's still there. Yeah, I can't catch him. There he is. Okay. Come on. Or not come on, but I'm trying to catch him. He keeps running to me. I feel him for a minute and then he starts just sprinting at me. When I do feel him, he feels like he might be a little bit better than what we've caught, but not much, if he, you know, if any. Yeah, he's a little better. That might be my, I think I mentioned a 10-pounder earlier today. He's probably right there. Yeah. Yep. Get on up here. Gotcha. We kind of skinny, but they've been, spawn's about done, but they probably need to eat up. Yeah. Yep. This is where I need my grippers that I ain't never got used to using. I got two perfectly good pair up there. And this is one that's probably going to try to bite the crap out of me. Alright, I think this other camera up here is working again. I hung my towel over it. Let's see. Alright, y'all, check him out. Yeah, a little skinny. But yeah, not a bad fish. He was aggressive enough. But okay, I'm gonna go turn him loose. Yeah, he's a little skinny, but I ain't complaining. That's just how they are after the spawn. Get out there, buddy. Splash. Now go find you some groceries that ain't got a hook in it. Oh, get it. He just had it down. And then he let off of it. He might still be on there. I'd like a little more proof though. I'm gonna go pick it up, I think. Yeah, let me go pick it up and see. See, he took it down pretty good. I don't know if y'all see that or not because my other camera's dead again. But yeah, you can see there's something. Yeah, he's on there. We got him. We got him. Well, he's making it easy on me. He's just running right up here. Yep, there he is. Another little blue. Let's get him over that rock and over the log and through the weeds. All right. Yeah, there's a few out there. They're all skinny, pretty much. Roughed up from spawning. But there's some hungry ones out there trying to fatten back up. All right, y'all. Well, there's that skinny thing. Let's pitch it out here. There we go, buddy. All right, y'all. Well, that wasn't too bad of a morning. We caught, what, 7 or 8 fish, something like that. But it was a good time for me. It was nice just sitting here on the bank relaxing. But I'm packed up. Going to get out of here. It's getting hot. Hope y'all enjoy the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Y'all want to see more, hit subscribe. Thank y'all.